Happy draft day, everybody, and welcome to Undisputed Live from Los Angeles. I'm Jen Hale here with Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. Good morning, guys.
Hi, Jen. How are you?
It ain't gonna help.
Fabulous.
Trying to come out here with a new outfit. It ain't gonna help nothing.
Not
today.
new, it's old.
It ain't gonna help nothing. It ain't old. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm already 1-0 in this outfit.
You know?
Yeah, I
New
am
shirt,
1-0.
pocket square. Look at it.
New shirt. Yeah,
Yeah.
about to be 2-0, right?
I like the detail
And
on
this,
that.
thank you very much. But
Good.
nobody cares except him because he's
I don't
a
care.
fashion maven.
I
He's
don't
obsessed
care.
with
Because I'm
fashion.
gonna beat you down.
What I care about is we finally get to talk about the best player on the planet instead of the phony goat, LeBron.
You know what?
He missed the playoffs. But we get to talk about the real guy now. We're going to talk about Kevin Durant.
How you the best player? You out for a whole year? How you the best? You the best at what?
That's going to make everybody miss him even more, right?
Oh,
Here
so
we go.
you say.
Yeah. Watch.
Shots fired early this morning. All right, let's kickstart Thursday with some Kevin Durant. Free agency just 10 days away. And, of course, KD, one of the biggest names out there, despite that devastating Achilles rupture. Woj reporting Durant is, quote, doing a lot of soul searching right now. KD's options: 1, return to the Warriors for about an extra $60 million plus, 1 more year on the contract. However, Knicks and Nets also in the fight for KD's services. KD, of course, expected to miss the entire season with that Achilles injury. Shannon, big decisions. What should KD do?
I believe KD should do what he had set his mind to do at the very beginning of the season. I believe KD had made his mind up, Skip. He was leaving. But this gruesome injury had forced him to reevaluate that.
I agree.
I believe the very same thing that led Kevin Durant to join the Golden State Warriors will also keep him there, and that is fear. KD was fearful he was never, ever going to win a title if he didn't go join a historically all-time great team.
Okay.
And it's the fear, will I be the player that I was before this injury?
Okay.
Because if he leaves, Skip, you go somewhere else. You don't know. See, he knows Golden State. He knows what's there. Steph is going to be there. Clay's going to be there. Clay's going to come back off the injury. Draymond's going to be there. Steve Kerr, the coaching staff, he knows all of that.
Okay.
You go to Brooklyn. You go to the Nets. He don't know any of them. He never played with them before. He doesn't know what the coach. Yeah, it's like a recruiting. They're going to tell you all the great things, show you all the great places, but they don't show you what's behind the building. So it's that fear, Skip, that I believe that Kevin Durant will end up staying in Golden State. But I believe he should leave because I believe that Kevin Durant is never, ever going to get the credit that he rightfully deserves unless he goes somewhere else and does something comparable to what he did in Golden State. Skip, he will get more credit if he wins one title, if he gets to a finals, than winning at Golden State because they're like, well, KD, bruh, you do realize what you joined. And KD is like, hold on, yeah, but I'm the best player. Now, it also, KD started to hear, Skip, sometimes you become a prisoner of the moment, and the fans started giving KD a little more credit because they saw
I agree.
They saw down 3-1.
Yep.
And then they see him come back, even temporarily.
Okay.
And it's like, man, look what could have been. Oh, Toronto, y'all didn't have a chance. If we'd had KD, y'all would have been done. So now the fans like, okay, Steph, you still our guy. KD, we need you. We want you.
Talking about Dub Nation.
Yeah,
fans,
Dub
right?
Nation.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
So that's what I believe is inevitably going to happen. Skip.
Yep.
I believe that injury. And everybody says, well, I know I was going to come back. Skip, for basketball players, injury is normally a kiss of death. Now, the closest guy that we've seen have this injury is Dominique Wilkins. Now, Dominique wasn't the player that KD is. Dominique came back and scored slightly less than 30 points a game, was an all-star, but it was downhill quick. Most of the guys are Kobe's a different. Kobe was in year 16, year 17, so that don't really count to me, Skip.
Agreed.
Chauncey Billups was late in his career. A lot of these guys were later in their career. But when you're great, Skip, it's that half a step. That's the difference. If all of a sudden now he can't turn the corner and rise up where he could normally do that, and all of a sudden the guy can slide with him and be there to meet him to the point, is he still going to be the same KD? But I believe he should leave, but I think he'll stay.
Sounds like you might be rooting against him to ever come back into KD.
No, I want that.
Right?
I want that. No.
Want it?
I never want to see anybody, their career, off of the age. I got no problem with a guy aging, Skip, and all of a sudden he's not that same player. But I don't like when injury rob a player of his greatness.
Okay. I'm going to agree with half of what you said.
Okay.
I'm going to agree with the half about what just happened within Dub Nation. a weird, strange, awful thing happened. He ruptured his Achilles. But it turned him into, ironically, a little more sympathetic figure within Dub Nation as they move across the Bay Bridge to their new arena.
Chase
What's
Center.
it called? Chase Center. And it's supposed to be just a glorious castle of a new arena. And all of a sudden, the heart starts tugging at, wait a second, I suddenly have an opening here to become beloved. I could become the man in Dub Nation, and I never have been.
Right.
It's always been Steph's team. It could be my team. I've got lots of investments in the Bay Area, in Silicon Valley, and I love living there. And yet, I'm here to tell Kevin Durant, been there, done that. You did it. You did what you set out to do. You took all that criticism, all that shellacking of ridicule and contempt and condemnation, and you did what you just said. He just said, look, I can't win with this guy's my primary decision maker and ball handler and Russell Westbrook. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to take the heat. I'm going to join forces with the best team that we just had down 3-1, right?
Yes.
And we blew that, but I'm going to go join forces with them, and I'm going to show you I can put them back over the top because they blew a 3-1 lead to LeBron and Kyrie. And he did that. And he showed me things I didn't think he had in him. I thought he was the thinnest skinned superstar we have ever seen. And I think he still is, but somehow it fuels him on the basketball court. Back-to-back finals MVPs,
Correct.
thanks to a back-to-back big-time takeover Game 3 in the King's house in Cleveland.
Historic Game 3s.
Yes, 2 of them. So he did that,
Yes.
and that's on his legacy, but nobody's ever going to give him full credit for that. And even though he might be beloved in Dub Nation next year, so what? So for me, I'm with you on that half of the equation, but I'm not with you on your conclusion. The conclusion should be the other destination. The destination, the no-brainer destination for me right here, right now for Kevin Durant, if I'm Kevin Durant, I'm going to swallow my fear and I'm going to suck it up and I'm going to take the much harder road. I'm going to go to the Knicks.
Oh, the Knicks?
Going to the Knicks.
Oh, I would say the Nets.
Okay.
Because they have more pieces in place.
Okay, I don't care about pieces. I care about legacy. Kevin Durant is now still 30, but he's going to turn 31, and then he's going to turn 32 before the next basketball season starts. So he's going to be entering his age 32 season, his next.
So he won't play another basketball game until he's 32.
32 years of
A
age.
meaningful basketball
A
game.
meaningful basketball game is correct. To me, I have respect for the Nets and what they built, and they clearly have a better structure in place, better management, better coaching staff, although David Fizdale's really good.
Oh, I like Fizz.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
It's the guy that signs Fizz's check.
I know, I got that. If you go up the ladder all the way through Steve Mills up to James Dolan, listen, Kevin Durant has an opportunity on a silver platter in New York City. It's one thing to be in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn's become the chic place to live within the boroughs, the 5 boroughs, but it's not Manhattan.
No.
You have to play the Palace. You played the Palace once upon a time. You went to CBS and you did it.
Yeah.
You went there and you succeeded in New York. And I played the Palace on a show called Cold Pizza. So I went and I lived in New York for 15 years. So you have to have it on your legacy. This is a legacy
You
move.
don't strike me as a New York type of guy.
Me?
You more of a
Lived there for
SoCal.
15
You more of a
I
beach
am.
guy.
I got the West in me.
You
West
do.
is the best. But that's not the point. You still have to go do the other ones.
You do.
You have to have it on your resume.
You do.
This is greatest challenge could become greatest achievement because I'm going to remind everybody, the New York Knicks have not won a championship in 46 years. Not since Phil Jackson was a player coming off the bench averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds for the New York Knicks with long hair. A hippie Phil, right? And that was in 1973.